You should be stretching before the show. Keep going. Better here. 24.
Good afternoon, whale watchers. Welcome to the Vancouver Aquarium. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the naturalists. I'll give you a wave. I'm just coming along in front of the seating area. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Good? Isn't it terrible? Oh, I don't know. So much rain. Weather varies, of course, from year to year, but certainly has been a beautiful summer. How many of you are visiting us from out of town today? Some out of town visitors? How many of you are from Vancouver, local visitors? Only a few local people? Let's say those local people. So it's only a few here. But no matter where you're coming in, welcome to the aquarium this afternoon and to the upcoming killer whale and dolphin training session. The trainers are going to be out here in about 5 minutes time with the animals. So I will warn you before they come out that we do have a splash zone here at the aquarium. Now for those of you who are still soaking up the rain, how many of you would like to soak up some water too? Anyone? Some of you? Well, if you were in the first 2 or 3 rows at the seating area, you have a pretty good chance of getting wet, even those of you along the far left-hand side. But water does not stop at the 3rd row. Water can't count. The entire seating area is considered a splash zone, and we've had, I've seen Bjossa, the killer whale, toss water right over that back railing. So please keep that in mind, no matter where you are out here, you could get wet. And especially if you have any cameras or video equipment, be careful because it is salt water out here in the habitat. But we will get a good opportunity to see hopefully all sides and angles of both Bjossa and whitewing when the trainers join us out before the session. But I don't know exactly what they have planned. Everyone is different. The trainers are combining animal health care with training and giving us the opportunity to see a lot of natural behaviors that killer whales and dolphins are known for. And it's a great way for us to learn about them and to gain a better understanding and appreciation for the animal. You can find killer whales and dolphins right here off the BC coast. And apparently on Sunday, there's a group of killer whales just inside of English Bay out of Vancouver. So it's a bit of a rare sight. Did anybody manage to see those whales? Anyone see them? They probably came and went very quickly, and that's usually what happens when whales come right close to Vancouver. You can find these whales in all oceans of the world. They're the second most widely distributed animal next to people. And here at the aquarium in the summer, of course, we get a lot of visitors from out of town. Now, I was wondering how many of you were from out of town and how many were local people, because I have a couple of prizes to give away this afternoon. One is meant for local people from around the lower mainland. And we say that because if you're from out of town, you probably wouldn't get as much out of it as if you would if you lived here in Vancouver. So I also have a prize for visitors who are from out of town. And because there's more of you, it's going to be a bit of a stiffer competition because I only have one prize. But first of all, I'll go with the one that's meant for people from Vancouver. So if you know the answer to this question, raise your hand up, but only do it please if you are from Vancouver, or not just Vancouver, but from the lower mainland, if you are from the area around here. So I think I'll ask the question that maybe local people might know. Does anybody know, let's see, does anybody know how Grouse Mountain got its name? Anyone? Do local people know how Grouse Mountain got its name?
Dai, girati su perché c'è una cosa.
Yeah, we'll try it. I guess I've got to see because some of the first people who climbed it saw a bird on the top and guess what kind of bird it was. Maybe rest. Okay, well we'll try another one. There's a mountain behind that rest mountain. It's called Goat Mountain. Can anyone tell me how goat? There are killer that live right here off the coast of British Columbia, and there are 3 different groups of killer whales. Can you name any of these 3 groups of killer whales you find off the BC coast? Let's see, which hand really wants to tell me the answer? Anyone? Yeah, you're pretty excited. Can you from Florida State? You from Florida State? Can you name a group of killer whales off the BC coast? Okay, well let's do them. Sure, that'll do. K&L pods are 2 pods from the southern resident community. So whereabouts are you from? You are from Florida. Well, I have to think of it as a home. It's a sterling silver 50-cent coin.
It's amazing how long he can just sit down there. It's amazing how long he can just sit down there.
There you go, that's for you. And there's a humpback there. You're very welcome. So let's give our 2 pilot runners a hand this afternoon. And hopefully you'll take that with you to enjoy in Florida, and you'll have something to enjoy right here in Vancouver. Well, we are all about to do some whale watching in just a few minutes. I know the trainers are going to be coming out into the habitat, and it'll be our chance to pretend we're scientists or whale watchers, just to see the animals up close. Now, one thing else that we'll get to see is the trainers interacting with the animal, and it'll give you a bit of insight into the training requirement and how the trainers can ask the animals for all of the amazing behaviors that's simply on a cue. So we'll watch for that to happen. Just a reminder, we need to keep the front glass area clear during the training session. And about that splash zone, if you are anywhere out here, there is a chance that you could get wet. So we can keep our eyes out for the trainers by watching Bjossa, the killer whale, and white-winged the dolphin. Does anyone know where these 2 animals are at the moment? I know. Oh, there's white-winged. Alright, look in the very back of the habitat, and you'll see the Pacific white-sided dolphin, and you can tell me where the killer whale is. See over there, on the right? Well, Bjossa often goes over there at the start of the training session because her trainers will often begin the session by coming out of that tunnel on the side. So she can hear my voice on the microphone. She knows all of you are out here, and that's probably why she's gone over there.
I thought Bjossa was the boy and Finna was the
So
girl.
let's see if Bjossa's right or not. She's, well, of course she is.
Not.
Let's give the trainers a big welcome this afternoon as they make their way out into the habitat. So I'll start off by introducing you to the trainer working with white wings. That will be Charlene. She's making her way over to the very back part of the habitat. Over here on the right is Indy, and Indy will be working with Bjossa, the killer whale. And Larissa will be out in the center of the habitat as the spotter. And the spotter is there in every session to keep an eye on everything happening out in front of us.